Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we have 10 stages every Pavlov player goes through. If you've played Pavlov for a long time, you have definitely gone through more than one of these stages. And let's make a deal, if you've been through 2 or more of these stages, go ahead and like the video. But without further ado, let's jump straight into this. Starting us off with the first stage, everybody goes through the beginner stage. Whether you're new to Pavlov or you're new to VR in general, everyone has definitely gone through the beginner stage. And mostly what the beginner stage consists of is just being bad at the game. So I guess you could call this the beginner slash noob stage. Because when you first pick up VR or Pavlov, you're not going to know what you're doing. You're like a lost child in Walmart. You're not going to know where you're going or what you're doing there in the first place. Like, I don't know how many times I've seen a newbie try to plant the bomb in Pavlov and fail miserably. And if you are a newbie, don't worry, because everybody's gone through the beginner stage in Pavlov. Which leads us to our second stage in Pavlov, the learner stage. The learner stage is slightly better than the beginner stage because at least the newbie is willing to use their brain. And in this stage, you're most likely looking up YouTube tutorials on how to get better at the game. And if you aren't looking up YouTube tutorials, you're at least asking other players for advice on how to get better. And in this stage, you're most likely going to be spending a lot of your time in the shooting range, the kill house, and bot lobbies. And if you're not spending time in any of those things, you're at least just trying to learn from other players in game. Which leads us to our third stage, the tryhard stage. This is a natural progression from the learner stage. After you've mastered the game, you're going to be a tryhard. Now, not everybody goes through this stage. Some people just like to enjoy the game and have fun, I understand that. But for some people, they are going to go through the tryhard stage. After mastering the mechanics of Pavlov, they're going to dump on everybody in the lobby. And they are going to be sweating their nuts off. I've personally been through this stage, and I don't like it. And if they're an ultra mega nerd, they're going to go try to join PCL, which is Pavlov Champions League. Which is basically professional Pavlov, like competitive Pavlov lobbies. And this stage gets pretty toxic, not gonna lie. And most people in this stage get accused of hacking and or cheating in Pavlov because they're just better than everybody else in the lobby. But for most people, after they get done with the tryhard stage, they go to the fourth stage, the fun stage. Now, some people get stuck in the tryhard stage and they can't escape from it and they become a sweat forever. But for most players, for normal people, they go to the fun stage. And this is where you learn how to take a chill pill, relax, and play the game for fun. You learn that it's just a video game and it's not real life. And no matter what you do in the game, it's not going to change anything in real life at all. Like, guys, I get the dumbest comments from tryhards in Pavlov. Like, somebody literally commented on my video the other day and it was the dumbest comment I've ever seen. They said, why do all Pavlov YouTubers rack the gun when they have a full mag? Come back to me when you learn about real guns. Like, buddy, chill. It's just a game, dude. It's not a real gun. It seems like some people can't distinguish a video game from real life. It doesn't matter if I rack the gun or not. I can do whatever I want. Anyways, guys, the fun stage is obviously the most fun stage you're gonna have in Pavlov. You're just playing the game, having fun, meeting friends. You're not treating the game like it's a real war and you're ducking through the trenches. Like, come on, dude. Which leads us to our next stage. Once you're past the fun stage, most people or some people go to the troll stage. And everybody knows the troll stage. Which I feel like this can also be grouped in with the fun stage a little bit if you're the one doing the trolling. If you're getting trolled, it's not very fun. But yeah, basically the troll stage is just going around and trolling people in every single lobby. Like, you genuinely just don't care if you get kicked. You just go in there and you troll everybody just to have a laugh. I think at one point or another, everybody has trolled somebody on Pavlov. Usually the most common troll is probably a bullet in the head. Because for some reason it never fails. When I join a lobby, somebody will eventually just shoot me in the head for no reason. And I'm not talking about the enemy team. I'm talking about my own team or just in TTT, some random guy in general. Or if you want to get more devious, there's many ways to troll people in Pavlov. You could flashbang your entire team. You could grenade your entire team. Or heck, you could even just stand in the way of somebody trying to shoot an enemy. And I'd say like 90% of players are eventually going to enter the troll stage one time or another. But the next stage that we have, I would say not very many enter this stage, only the people that take trolling way too far. And our next stage is the menace stage. Now this stage is very similar to the troll stage, but take everything you did in the troll stage and multiply it by 10 times. And I can guarantee you have definitely met a player on the menace stage at least one time or another. And just like the name, these players are an absolute menace. Constantly team killing, throwing flashbangs, doing everything they can to make your life miserable. These people don't troll for fun. They do it because they like to see people suffer. And I'm not sure if these people are just stupid or there's something seriously wrong with them. And I'm sure everybody who's watching this video that has played Pavlov knows what I'm talking about. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever seen a menace stage player before. But if you're one of those lucky players that are able to skip the menace stage, and thank God you are, you will most definitely have to enter the next stage, which is the smack talk stage. Now, I can guarantee a lot of people that are watching this video have entered this stage before, and most likely have not left this stage, because I haven't left this stage either. And just like the name, the smack talk stage is simply what it is. You are just constantly smack talking everybody in every lobby, because there will most likely be somebody smack talking you right back. There's just something about Pavlov that brings out the worst in people. I really don't know what it is, but it seems like every lobby I join into, everybody's just crap talking each other. And sadly, I have to admit, I join right in on the smack talking. When somebody talks down on me, I just have to talk right back down on them. And this stage can kind of go with the tryhard stage as well, because if you're tryharding, then most likely you're going to get smack talked. But yeah, this is one of the most common stages in Pavlov, trust me. But if being confrontational isn't your thing, or if you have just grown out of the smack talk stage, then you have definitely been through the next stage, the peaceful stage. And this stage is quite literally the antithesis of the smack talk stage, because instead of causing problems, you're just doing your thing and playing the game how you're supposed to. You're not smack talking anyone, you're not trolling, you're not doing anything, you're just playing the game kind of like the beginner stage. Except you're not a beginner, you're actually good at the game. And sometimes in the peaceful stage, you'll try to help out new players and help them get better at the game, or you'll just relax and enjoy the game. Even when people are smack talking you, you just sit back, relax, and you laugh at them. It is very rare to meet somebody in the peaceful stage in Pavlov, but I have definitely met people who are in this stage who are just happy. And everybody won't reach the peaceful stage, but in one way or another, you most likely will definitely reach this next stage, which is the modding stage. And this stage can happen in any order. You could do it early on in the game, or you could do it late in the game. So you will eventually get bored of the vanilla maps and the vanilla weapons, and you'll just go browsing for mods on the workshop. Or you'll just be browsing community servers and play mods that way instead. At one point or another, probably 99% of players in Pavlov are going to reach the modding stage. It is where you can have the most fun in Pavlov, because simply there's just so much content, so many mods to play. And you're definitely missing out if you don't reach this stage at all. But past the modding stage, there's only one more stage you could potentially go through. And this stage is the watching stage. Most players will be completely worn out after going through all these other stages. And in the watching stage, they take to YouTube to get their Pavlov fix. And if you are watching this video, you are going through the watching stage right now. Either you can't play Pavlov right now, or you're just tired and you're taking a break from the game. And 100% of the people who are watching this video definitely have gone through this stage. But yeah guys, that's 10 stages of every Pavlov player. If you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and subscribe and give the video a like, as it greatly supports the channel. Also, go join the Discord, the link will be in the description. But anyways guys, peace out.